everybody, welcome back to Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today we're going to talk about my Las Vegas vacation, a big tour and try on of all of the wigs that I took with me. It's gonna be fun coming up. I really think that I spend more time figuring out what wigs I'm going to take with me on vacation than I actually do my clothing and my shoes. A girl has her priorities, right? I ended up taking about 6 wigs with me when I packed for Las Vegas. So let's dig right into my selections of wigs that I took with me to Las Vegas this year. I always wear my wickies. I'm wearing here the Ellen Villas Wickie in Light Honey Rooted. I have this in 2 or 3 different colors. I absolutely love this wig. I was so devastated to learn that they discontinued this style. I think there are still some stock left, but when they discontinued the style, I thought, oh no, I gotta make these last. And this wig lasts and lasts. It wears like iron. I think it's just the texture. I always wear this style on the flight. There's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, it's one of the most comfortable wigs that I've ever worn. There is absolutely no fuss, no muss. You can't mess this wig up. It's just the texture of it. It's wild and crazy, and I absolutely love it. I get tons of compliments on it because I wear it with confidence. Now, the other reason for this is because my driver's license picture, I had Wickie on for the driver's license picture. So in this day and age with the security checkpoints and everybody doing a lot of double and triple checking things, you get questioned on a lot. So I don't want to make things harder on myself by wearing something that looks completely different than my photograph on my driver's license. I want to look like that person so that there's no chance they're going to take me in a back room and call, whatever government agency needs to verify my identity. So I always wear my Wickie for those 2 reasons. So how did I decide what wigs I was taking with me on the trip? Typically, I'll just take a variety of things, things that I know that I love and enjoy. And I'll take a couple short ones, lots of medium length, maybe a longer one just for fun, for an evening or something. And I usually like a variety of styles. Now, they're typically all blonde. I feel best in my blonde wigs. Now, this year is a little different. We have to wear masks all the time. So it's a lot. When you have a wig on and a mask on, and then you have your sunglasses on and off, going in and out of buildings and so forth, it's just a lot of stuff on your head. And I found that I wasn't crazy about wearing my long wig. So I really enjoyed my shorter wig styles, but I'll show you the longer ones that I took as well. So you know what this one is? This is Wickie in Light Honey Rooted. So here I am wearing City Rose by BelleTress in the color Butterbeer Blonde. I also took this particular style in the color Cream Soda Blonde. I'll show you both. But I chose to wear this one quite a bit. I wore this one the first day that we were there. We were walking 7 to 10 miles a day. My husband has a Fitbit. So at the end of the day, he could tell us, how much ground we covered that day. I dressed super casually. It was easy to wear masks. It was off of the neck for the heat. Let me go ahead and show you this in Cream Soda Blonde. So I went ahead and purchased this style in Cream Soda Blonde because I love the Butterbeer Blonde so much. So this is basically Butterbeer Blonde without the roots. So I really, really enjoy wearing this one. This is Big Time by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Biscuit. This is a big, voluminous, mid-length, shaggy style cut. It features an impeccable lace front, full monofilament top. There's a lot of permatease on this style, so it's big and has lots of volume. Now with this one, this was probably the longest one that I had that I felt comfortable in, enough to wear it all day. And the reason why is because all I had to do was tuck the hair behind the ear, leaving some out of the front for coverage. It looks completely gorgeous with tucks, but that made it very easy for my mask. The elastic would go around my ear. All the hair was removed and out of the way, so it's not sticking up everywhere. It looked good in a mask. It was easy to apply and keep it on, and it was cute. The only problem that I had with this throughout the day was that it tended to get kind of clumpy, kind of stringy as I wore it throughout the day. So what I did was I went to the little girl's room. I went into a stall, took it off, gave it a couple of shakes, put it back on, and it was revived and re-energized and ready. That's been Big Time by Raquel Welch, my favorite, Shaded Biscuit. So I'm back wearing another casual style by BelleTress. This one is called Clover. Fell in love with this little style as soon as I took it out of the box. Just an amazing little easy to wear casual style. This is just me over and over again. It features a lace front and a left mono part. I used a little heat from my hand to create a little bit of lift and contour around that part. Low density, fun and easy.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
So I really wanted to take something, kind of a just in case moment. I felt a little edgy, wanted to do something more fun. This is Wille's Taboo in the color Rose Blonde. It's a mid to long length wavy beach wave style. I've got a review coming out on this one. I think it's gorgeous, and for the right occasion, it's just perfect. Las Vegas seems like one of those occasions, right? Now, I did wear this one evening. We were back at the Airbnb to freshen up a little bit. I just stuck this on, and I only had it on a couple of hours. We were gonna go get something to eat. We ended up having a drink in the Treasure Island casino because we hadn't explored that end of the strip yet. And so I was wearing this one, and my husband loved it. He thought it was great. So just these little hints of underlight color make it fun, make it intentional, but not kind of too rebellious, if you know what I mean. It's got a gorgeous little feminine shape to it. So don't be afraid. If you can afford to have a style that you can just have fun with now and then, this one would be a great choice. Again, this is Wille's Taboo in the color Rose Blonde. I was in the middle of tearing down my set when I came across this style. I wore this to Vegas and loved it. It was one of my favorite wigs. Super easy to wear, very cool. This is Going Places by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Biscuit, RL1923SS. It was just beautiful and perfect for the occasion with all of my casual clothes. I got so many remarks on this hair, more than any other style that I wore. I had a waitress approach me and want to have a conversation about how I got this beautiful curl to stay in my hair, that she had tried to get her hair to look like this. And I could see my husband over there like, yeah, here we go. It's just so fun and so satisfying to lay it on somebody that this is a wig and just watch them be speechless for a moment. This waitress could never get her hair to curl. It was beautiful hair, but it wouldn't take curl very well. And there's probably some things that she could do, but not without a lot of hassle and fuss. And when she learned that this was a wig, I could start to see the wheels turning like, I can buy that, you know? And a couple of things. It gave her confidence and hope that she could achieve this look that she so desperately wanted. But number two, there just was no stigma around wearing a wig. Like, it's a wig, no big deal. Where can I get it? I love that. I love those positive conversations that I have with people. Now we are in Las Vegas. We're in Las Vegas, so there's going to be a different reaction out there where wigs are very common as opposed to, you know, Midwest or Ohio, for instance. I have a little more work to do on people. You know, they're a little more skeptical about the whole thing. But we're out here trying to change hearts one at a time, reducing the stigma, making this wig wearing business a lot easier for our children and grandchildren. The curl is gorgeous. Now, I have reviewed this style before, and I wasn't quite in love with it then because I knew I wasn't going to keep it because of the color, so I didn't want to mess it up. But when I got it in a color that I liked, I could really get in there and separate the curl and just really bring out the natural beauty of it. It really separates nicely. So here it is. This is the crown jewel of my Las Vegas wig collection. I take this with me every time I go to Las Vegas. Not the same one, but the same style. This is Rachel by Jon Renau, this time in the color Palm Springs Blonde. I did a video on that where I unboxed it and showed you exactly what it looked like out of the box. So I worked on it a little bit more on the front. Those of you that have seen the video know that the front kind of came out a little bit wonky from the box. So I did a lot of maneuvering there to whip it into shape, but it's absolutely gorgeous. There's just nothing compares to the comfort of this hand-tied cap. The lace front is impeccable, full monofilament top. It's actually pretty lightweight, but the hand-tied caps tend to trap the heat a little bit. And because of this longer hair, I did not get much wear out of this. I wore this out, I think, one time. And I didn't last long in it. I just felt like I was a little claustrophobic in it with my mask and all this hair and my glasses, and I just really felt like I wanted to rip it off. Only because I was hot and I felt a little stifled. So I did not get much wear out of this trip to Las Vegas, but so glad I got it. Isn't that funny? I bought this specifically for Las Vegas and then ended up not wearing it very much. Now I could have put it up in a number of things. It always looks cute with a little bit of a low bun. But with the mask on and off and things, it's just a very interesting time, isn't it? So many different challenges that we've never experienced before. That's been a tour of the wigs that I took with me to Las Vegas this year in 2020, the year of the pandemic, the year of the election, a year we'll never forget. It's something that we will get through. Our ancestors had probably much worse challenges in their lives, and they made it. We need to be built of that same cloth, that same material that's tough and resilient, yet kind and compassionate. I hope you enjoyed this video today of the tour of my Las Vegas wigs. We'll talk again soon on Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.